Forget about me. I love you. I can't. My happiness isn't determined by my actions. My happiness is determined by your happiness. I get happy knowing that you're happy. This young man that's here today is a principal at Westside High School in Newark, New Jersey. Former vice principal. He started off 4 years ago. Heather B brought him to my attention. What you heard right there was a clip of him on the Ellen DeGeneres show, in which she ended up giving him $50,000 for Westside. He started a program called the Lights On program that keeps kids off the street at nighttime. And this is something he started 3 years ago, right?
Yes, sir.
And he's doing something really interesting in his school that I think school curriculums all across the country, maybe even across the globe, could follow suit to help these kids, encourage them, inspire them to come to school and not have to worry about being judged. Heather B, you want to pick it up from here?
Yeah, what happened, Sway and Citizens, I saw the clip from Ellen on Facebook, and I was just moved so much by what this man started in my home state of New Jersey that I literally reposted the clip, Sway and Citizens, and said, if anybody knows him, I need to bring him to Sirius XM and the Sway in the Morning Show. And God is so good, because it just so happened that a Facebook friend of mine was like, I work with his mom.
Wow.
I was like, are you kidding me? He's like, Heather, I'm going to give you his mom's phone number. Reach out, and maybe you could reach out. Now already the Jersey and me started getting shady, Sway and Citizens. I was like, I can't just text this man. But if anyway, Sway's platform is a place. And so lo and behold, I texted him and texted him back. The thing that struck me about you, Mr. Cook, was that the washer and dryer machines, and Sway and I talk about our upbringings all the time, but for you to implement that program into a school, because he found out that kids were not coming to school because their parents, their moms in particular, couldn't afford clean clothes, and it was stopping them from coming to schools, I literally started crying.
And so who we have today with us today is the principal at Westside High School in Newark, New Jersey, the one and only Akbar Cook.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Heather,
Wow.
thank you, Sway, for having me. I'm so geeked right now. This is crazy.
Oh, this is crazy in a good way. And Heather told me about you guys bringing wash machines and dryers to the school campus, right?
Yes, sir.
And it made me think about, I used to go to Manzanita Elementary in Oakland, California, Bret Hart Junior High, Oakland High. And I remember there were days where my clothes weren't clean, and there was, running water issues where the clothes couldn't get cleaned, and going to school and feeling less of myself,
Yes, sir.
Well, how did this come to be?
So when it first started, I had a young lady. We check our kids coming into school. We in urban district, and I think that's something that we have to do in America. So we was just checking the young lady, and we was going through a bag, and right at that moment, she took a bottle of water and she threw it at my security guard. A big scuffle ensued, and we had to end up detaining her. And when the police came, they said, Cook, she was fighting for her pride. She had dirty clothes in her bag, and she didn't want nobody to know she was homeless. So for me to supposed to be her protector, it just sent. I get goosebumps now talking about it. And I said we had to do something to remove this barrier. I look at the students like I'm the parent, so I can't just assume that every parent is going to have it. So I was saying, what can I do? So I reached out to my alumni association, and at the time, PSE&G, who's a local energy company in the state, they gave me a grant for $20,000 to get the washers and dryers. So I thought it was going to be all right, smooth sailing. But then you start getting into the political stuff of it. Oh, the room ended up saying it was going to cost $300,000, and I was sitting here with a $20,000 check, and I was like, I wanted a laundry room, not a laundry house.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So
what the hell? $300,000?
$300,000. Yeah, they had some towels from Italy or something. I don't know, but while this was going on, Sway, my baby stills were going without. So I had a store at the time, and I just was giving all my kids all my stuff out the store, just trying to remove that barrier so they could come to school. And a year went by, and now the bullying became worse, because now they was putting kids on Snapchat, Instagram. Oh, look at this kid, dirty collar. Look at this girl, her stains in her dress.
Yeah.
Wow. And I couldn't take it no more. So I went back to them and said, listen, I found a spot, my locker room. I'm going to kick the football team out. They already had a wash and dry combo. And once Newark got involved, Newark said, okay, this can work. And and we put the stuff in there, and then it stalled again. It was like, oh, we don't have enough power, all the water. So a local guy named Barry Carter, he writes for the Star Ledger. He just happened to be looking on Facebook, and someone posted me just in front of the washers and dryers. And when that happened, he called me, and I said, Barry, you don't even know, you just finished this, because I called my superintendent the same day and said, Barry Carter doing an article, and I want to say the next day they had the wash and dryers hooked up completely. And ever since then, we've been taking care of babies from here on out.
Akbar Cook is here. Principal Cook is here. How have the results? First of all, man, you're an angel, man. Congratulations on making it. So you're a conduit at the very least. You know what I mean?
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely. How has the reaction, what's been the results? What have you seen from the kids?
Oh my God, just the pride. We have so much laundry detergent. I can probably supply the tri-state area at this time. I mean, it's that much, and it's been coming from all over the world. I mean, just Australia, Algiers, Cape Town, South Africa, Switzerland, Sweden. It's been all over the country, and they just been sending laundry detergent. And so we switched the gears up and said, okay, can we get some toiletries, some feminine products for my girls and stuff like that? So now we opened up another store free of charge to the kids where they got toiletries and deodorant and soap. And it feels so good when a kid come to you and pride is out the way now, and they know that you created a safe place, and they come and ask for deodorant and soap and stuff for the home. So I'm just so happy that we removed that barrier, and we taking care of kids one kid at a time. So I'm excited.
Oh, this is so amazing. Akbar Cook is here.
Don't make me cry, Akbar. Come on now. This is crazy.
They need us. I mean, I don't want to jump in, but
get in there. Get in there.
I feel like child services, they are there for our babies, our elementary kids, and our middle school kids, but they forget about our high school kids, and that's what's happening. So that same parent is sending those babies to school because they know if they look the shovel or a mark on them, they coming to take the kids out and do all of that. But the high school kids, they don't care nothing about, and it's and those are my babies. So it's like we have to get the word out, and this is what I'm happy about, that the word is getting out, because all these high schools around the world, they need us. They don't give up on them now. They still need us.
They still need. All right, Akbar Cook is here, Principal Cook from Westside High School in Newark, New Jersey. How long has the washing machines and dryers been at the school now?
It's almost, I want to say, about a month, Sway.
About a month.
And we've done so many loads of laundry, and it's a life skill that I know what's going on. So the first wave of kids that came in, they was putting too much laundry detergent in there, throwing 5 dry sheets in it. I was like, whoa,
whoa. You can't put 5 dryer sheets in your no.
So I had to go back and reassess the situation. But we have a prerequisite for using the washers and dryers now. I have a teacher in place where, one, they can teach that life skill, but also I'm force feeding the kids some STEM. So while their washers and dryers are going on, the kids are taking the class. So they just not in there on their phone and doing Instagram. No, I'm force feeding them some STEM. Yes, ma'am.
Oh my gosh, I like that. I'm Principal Akbar Cook. You know, it's interesting because when I work with Viacom, and we do our Get School initiative where we go into different cities and bring artists and encourage the public school system for people to improve their attendance rates, and hopefully that'll correlate to better testing, score testing. And what I test scoring, what I learned is that there's so much more involved with teaching than just teaching. That's the least amount of problems you got, right? That's the least right?
Yes. These babies are not eating.
Yeah.
So we've been trying to remove that barrier. It's just somebody asked me, Cook, how can we help? I said, just imagine a kid that's being on their own, no family, no nothing. And that's the help we need. And then, with my kids in Jersey, they don't get bus tickets unless they 2.5 miles away. So they have to walk inclement weather to their sibling in school, and then navigate gangs, because we riddled with gangs. So if you from this area, you can't just walk a straight line to school. You got to go this block, that block, and by the time you look up, it's 3.5, and you get into school 11 o'clock, didn't eat. So when they come in, it's like you said, Sway, it's bigger than just educating them. They ain't eat, they're hungry, they sweaty, they may smell. It's like, come on. So I just wanted to take the approach that, forget the parents. I'm the parent, and we're going to do everything we can to make sure these kids are successful.
Principal Akbar Cook is here, man. If people want to donate or contribute to this at any way, form, or fashion, how can they do it?
So we created a one-stop shop for all of that. It's called www.friendsofwestside.org. You can go on there and you can be a mentor. Even you, Sway, you can get on here. Even when you're in Oakland, you can be a mentor. Everything is virtual. It's a donors choose. If you see a class that you like and you want to help the teacher get the supplies to help the kids, it's obviously an Amazon wish list where you can send some stuff straight to us. But it's one-stop shop. Friendsofwestside.org is where you can help us.
Citizens, let's load up. Friendsofwestside.org. Let's do it, citizens.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's unite and make this happen. It's for the kids. And Maya's on the line from New York. Maya,
Hey,
good morning.
Maya.
Hey, Maya.
Good morning.
Hey.
Listen, I just want to commend this principal on what he's doing. I work for Child Protective Services out here, and all I get is reports of kids not coming to school, educational neglect, because they're dirty, because they come to school with dirty clothes. They got an odor. So now these parents are getting these reports against them because they can't afford to buy laundry detergent, because they can't afford to pay to do the laundry because they got to pay rent. So what he's doing, I admire him so much because it makes his job easier as far as getting the kids to school and having them come and not having to make reports against parents because they're not coming, and our job easier. So I just want to it just touched me. I'm like, I want to cry.
It's okay. It's
Thank
okay.
you, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, and not only cry, go to www.friendsofwestside.org when you get done crying.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
We need mentors.
I just want to say, Jersey, stand up. I got
Thank
people
you.
out there.
Yes, Brick
Thank
City.
you.
Oh, y'all
Thank
set tripping, and he just said that
Sway,
riddled
I'm
in gangs over there. Man. Come on, you guys are
Akbar,
leading the
you
way.
hear
We
that?
got
Hey.
that. We got that from you.
Oakland,
Oh,
Yeah,
come
yeah,
on,
yeah.
man. Don't give us that, man. Come on, man. Them gangs came way into New York, man. You never see that movie, Gangs of New York? That was way before us, man. All right, Big J from Kentucky. Good
Big
morning.
J.
JJJ.
Hey, good morning. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing?
Good
Doing
morning.
great, man.
Good morning.
It's a great morning.
Hey, first time caller. Akbar, I think you went to school with one of my homeboys, J.T. Burton.
Yes, I
And
did.
I saw the clip, man, and I thought, man, job well done, because a lot of people don't realize that. A lot of people struggle without you seeing it, and a lot of times this goes to the wayside, and no one continues to think about it, man. But that's just a job well done. I'm definitely going to go on the site and donate for sure.
Thank you, sir.
What's
Thank
up,
you.
man? Big J, you a citizen, man.
Sway in the
Yes.
morning.
You are a citizen.
Yes.
I love Kentucky, man. I was out there 2 years. I love it out there.
Nice, right?
Yes.
Andrew's from Texas. How you feel about Texas?
I love Texas. I've
Okay.
been getting a lot of stuff. Fort Worth, yes. They've been
Okay.
helping me out.
That's what's up. Drew, how you doing, man? Welcome to the show.
What's going on, family?
What's
Hey,
up with you,
hey.
sir? Say hello to Akbar Cook.
Well, Mr. Cook, I saw you on Facebook when this first came out, and you don't even realize something so small as doing laundry, you're going to affect these kids forever, because they end up teaching their friends and their little brothers or cousins, and it's just a chain reaction that you're doing here.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah.
sir.
Hey, Andrew, if you get a chance, go on the site, www.friends.
Of westside.org.
There it is, man. When you talk, like, a lot of us aren't in the classroom, so we don't understand, why we're seeing a lot of our school-age kids act the way they do. What are the biggest problems you think that kids today are facing in grade school?
So more so than ever, I believe especially the young men, they have to decide whether or not they can wait on the long-term goal of school versus taking care of their siblings and their family because the parent is on drugs, they're not there. So they weighing the block versus the long-term, weight of school, because they see some of my babies go to school and to college and they come right back home, or they see them to go and they owe Sally Mae, but they still don't have a job. So they're weighing all these things and the block is calling. So I'm trying to just show them there's another route besides college. We always saying that we want the kids to go to college, but we looking for careers as well. So my mantra at the school is we're going to be with these babies until they gainfully employed, getting a living wage. So if that's straight to PSC&G or to other local companies, then so be it. But if they're going to go the college route, we're going to stay there too. But those kids have to weigh, do I go to school and my sibling is going without not eating while I'm waiting on this long-term goal with school? And it's hard for them to juggle that when the block is right there for them to make $600 a week, you know, doing that. So that's what I'm seeing most from my guys.
That's from the guys.
Yes.
What about from the girls?
The girls is so like I was talking to someone the other day, Sway, and people don't realize like most of the fights in school are girls. It's not the guys. The guys know it can get dragged out and hit the streets real quick, but the baby girls, they go every day. I almost have, not to say a fight every day, but I'm having fights with the ladies. So it's hard for them. Oh, my eyebrow's not done, my eyelashes. It's so hard for a girl to be confident when social media is there and then the bullying is on. So the girls have to go through so much and just becoming a woman and not having those issues. Like one of my girls came up and said, my father's raising us and he don't buy us feminine products. Cook, can you help us out? Like they're having to go through all of that. So we just, like, I'm not coming up with these ideas where the kids are coming up with them, and I'm just trying to remove those barriers. So it's so many different things. I mean, each kid is you have to treat them as an individual, but they come in with baggage.
How are you, like, how was the fight in the classroom? Like, we're in this quick fix society in this digital age, and you brought up social media, and look, we even find ourselves as adults checking our phones every 10 to 15 seconds.
Yes.
How are you keeping their attention in the classroom, competing against social media and what's happening in the digital space?
It was hard. At first, when we first started 4 years ago, I started collecting the phones, right?
Okay.
And my babies are so resourceful. They survivors. So after a while, the phones started getting small. I'm like, where the phones going? Kids was cutting, like Shawshank Redemption, cutting holes in books. They was putting them in their bodega sandwiches. They was putting them under the wire, they bras. It was like, listen, man, like if y'all want them phones that bad, y'all can have them, but let's show them how to use them in an appropriate way. So now with all these smart boards, you can use the phones as clickers. You can do surveys on the phone. So we've been trying to be ahead of the digital age by helping the kids use the phones in the classroom.
Implement the phones into the curriculum.
Yes, sir.
Ooh,
yes, sir.
That's game right there.
Yeah, I can't take the credit.
You can't
for
take
it,
the credit for that? No, okay, man. All right, okay.
But that's definitely something we were looking into.
Have other principals, people in education reached out to you to find out, hey, man, how can we do the same thing?
Yes, and that's been a beautiful thing. I'm talking about all over the world. They just been asking how to get things started, like the Lights On program, and like what can you do to put the washers and dryers in and get the help from the community. So I just been. Sway, and Heather tell you when she hit me when I was going crazy. I said, "It's Heather B. I grew up on Heather, right?" Yeah. But I'm responding to everyone saying thank you. Everything somebody sent me, I'm saying thank you for, and just trying to be a pillar in my community, but also. I want to put, they say steel sharpen steel. I want to put my foot on the neck of other principals. Y'all need to be doing this because them babies need you too, and you can't sit back and just think that this is going to go away. It's not. They need us, and I'm glad I'm that guy. I'm the change agent.
You the change agent, Akbar.
Yes,
with the principal challenge now.
Yes, that's it. The principal challenge. Let's go.
Challenge. Hashtag it. Come on, Sway.
Let's get it popping.
Principal challenge.
It's on Facebook, the principal challenge.
Yes, sir.
And we'll use West Side High, as the model.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Principal Akbar Cook is putting out the principal challenge. Go ahead, Tracy G.
Principal Akbar, we love you because you care so much about our children and other principals like you, but I'm often thinking about the care that we give to the teachers and principals as far as like the salaries that you guys receive. There's always reports and conversations about teachers not getting paid enough. Are we seeing any improvements on that side at all?
Not at all. I mean, right now it's hard. Just think about it. So when you have a kid that's going to school and they have to weigh being a science teacher or an engineer, they're not trying to be a teacher. They're going to the engineering field. So it's hard to fill the science and math positions, yes, because the people are going to those other routes. And I just wish, Teach for America has been helping us out, but it's hard. And a lot of the teachers that I've been getting are people that went to corporate America, didn't make it, and they're coming back. So it's like second chance teachers, and I don't have those innovative babies that's coming right out of school that's ready to change the world. They are going for the payday, and it's kind of messed up, but that's the reality. But I can't, sit around and cry about it. These kids need us now, so I can't wait until America fix that. But but that's what's going on right now, Tracy. It's just hard for to get that innovative kid right out of college to come to school.
Desiree from Georgia is on the line.
Hey,
Go ahead,
Des.
Desiree. Good morning.
Good morning. I just wanted to say thank you so much, Principal Akbar. The stuff that you're doing for these children is amazing. They will never forget what you're doing. You're an important person in their life. You're giving them a place to start, a place to look forward to the future. And as someone who used to be a homeless youth in high school myself, and I was a part of a program, it was called STEPS. They fed me. They gave me toiletries. They came and picked me up from 45 minutes away from school in inclement weather. Like, I don't know where I would be without people like you. You guys are so important.
Wow.
Thank you, Desiree. Thank you. That is so beautiful. Yes,
Wow.
ma'am.
You were once homeless, so you could see the importance of these type of programs, right, Des?
Yes, I was homeless when from the time I was 14 to the time I was 17. I was working for jobs. I was going to high school. Because of the school I went to, because they helped me so much, they were able to help me do enroll in college. I was able to see that that someone cared, that I had a future, that I wasn't just nobody.
Oh, man, you're giving us chills right now.
Yes.
We love you. You're a citizen.
Sway in the morning.
Thank you. Keep shining, too, okay?
Wow.
Thank you. Y'all have a beautiful day.
All right.
too.
We got Leon on the line from Florida. Go
Hey,
ahead, Leon.
Hey.
Is it Leon? Lion? What's your name? I'm sorry. What is it?
It's Ryan, Sway. It's
Hey,
Ryan.
Ryan, I apologize. That's we got. Yeah. Ryan, how you doing,
Good
man?
morning.
I got to go back to West Side
morning to
High
y'all.
School.
Good morning to y'all.
Yes, sir.
Hey, good morning.
Say hello to Principal Cook. Go ahead.
Hey, Mr. Cook, how you doing, sir?
How you doing?
All right. Sir, I heard you mention that you're having some transportation issues for these kids.
Yes, sir.
I have a fairly large transportation company here in Florida, and I was just wondering how I can contribute, maybe with buses or any type of transportation or logistics needs that you have.
Wow.
Wow. I would love it. I love, like, in New York City, they, the kids get the Metro cards. In Jersey, I don't know what's up with NJ Transit. They haven't figured out how to solve that transportation issue. I mean, give the babies a bus card. And I understand, make it a student card, something, but Ryan, we would love that help. I don't know how we get them my
That's what we're going to do.
information.
Ryan, hold on the line. Andrew, take line 6's information immediately, okay? And then we'll connect you two together, okay? Let's keep going, man. Lindsay's from Jersey on the line. What's up, Lindsay?
Jersey.
Hey, Lindsay.
Hey, good morning, guys. How are you?
Hey,
Doing
Lindsay.
well.
Good. I'm actually a former student of Westside.
Let's go. Rough Riders in the building.
Rough Riders. all
Rough
day.
Riders, that's your
Yeah,
mascot?
we the Rough Riders.
Damn.
baby.
Wait,
What the
Jersey,
hell?
stand up.
Come
Talk to
on.
him, Lindsay.
Man, it's rough in the bricks. My gosh. Those Rough Riders.
Yes.
That's a high school. What does the mascot look like, DMX?
There you go, baby, right there. It's a Rough Rider right there, baby. There we go.
DMX.
Green and white.
Green and
gold.
white, yes.
Wow. All right.
I want to commend Mr. Cook for what he's doing. You know, I can relate to him because I took in 5 boys who mom was on drugs. And I didn't see myself doing this, but it takes all of us to pitch in and help these kids. No, I didn't want 5 more kids, but God called me to do it, and I did it, and I'm doing it. So I thank God for what he's doing because every little bit helped. And if it was more people trying to help these kids, they wouldn't gravitate to these gangs and wouldn't be locked up or in early grades. And we need everybody to step up. Everybody needs to step up and help one. Each one teach one.
Yes,
We
ma'am.
all need to do it. And I commend you. And I come up there every week because I live in South Jersey, and I just ride by. I say, you know what? Thank God for Mr. Cook. Thank God.
Wow.
And
Thank you,
I just
Rough
went
Rider.
on the website, and I'm going to donate $100 today to
Thank you,
help
baby.
any way
Thank
I
you.
can.
Thank you.
Any way I can, every month. If I can do it, I can. I don't know if I can do it every month, but anytime, if I have an extra money, you can pass up that sandwich or that outing, whatever you want, to help a child. Because I know in the end, God is going to bless me with whatever I do to help another child. So thank you so much, Mr. Cook. Thank you.
Thank you. I
Thank
appreciate it.
Wow, this is amazing. You know what I think has to happen? Thank you, Lindsay. You're a citizen.
Sway in the morning for sure.
So we want all the citizens to go on this website,
friendsofwestside.org.
And this isn't over. This is going to be an ongoing conversation. I want to invite you up as we'll figure out a scheduling if you have time. I know
I'll make kids. Time. Sway.
Okay, cool. All right,
time.
cool. And
I'm the principal.
I guess you are the principal. Real quick, man. Top rapper in the game right now.
Man, I'm a Drizzy guy. Drake. I'm a J. Cole guy. Kendrick. I'm old school though, man. How you do not love Hove?
Yeah.
And Eminem, the new album, man. Wow, right?
Yeah.
But yes, I grew up on Big Daddy, man. Cool G Rap.
Oh, Daddy Kane. Big Daddy Kane.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
man.
G Rap.
Yes. G Rap.
Bass snare drum in your eardrum.
Oh my God.
Musical outcome. This lyrical tantrum.
Talk to us,
Put you in a trance with the rhymes that I express.
Yes, man. I go back, man. Yes, way. Yeah.
Streets of New York.
Oh man,
it's a demo.
Yes, that Kill That Will album, man. Come on, man. Come on, baby. Come on, man.
Okay. So you got to come back. We'll talk some music too.
Oh yes.
All right.
Yes.
But man, you haven't sent.
Yes.
Continue on the course.
Yes.
You have allies in us.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You have our physical and verbal commitment.
Oh my God.
Not far. Okay. Whenever you need me to come to that high school, I'm bringing this one right here.
I'll come with her.
Right. Yeah, we got you.
All right.
We even.
And I got y'all. Swear you good out here, man. I'm good. I'm good on that side. Yes.
I'm good.
Yeah, you
okay.
good too.
I know y'all. What the Rough Riders.
Rough Riders. You good. You said you a citizen. You a Rough Rider now.
I'm a Rough Rider.
I'm a citizen and you a Rough Rider.
Shit, give me some Rough Rider music real quick, man. All right. Thank you for coming through. You got an open invitation.
Yep.
We'll set it up. And we'll come by the school. We'll even do a freestyle something competition. For
man.
All right.
Listen, don't start nothing. Don't be nothing.
Man, you get your stage ready.
All right.
But you tell them kids, I don't care if they clothes are dirty or clean, they better have bars.
They better have bars.
Bro, that would be crazy, Sway.
Yeah.
Do it for Sway's Universe. So we'll set that up soon. What's this? We're in October 2nd. We could do it before the month is out. It's on. I'll leave it to you and Heather B, or definitely in November.
Friday Fire Cypher in Jersey.
Friday Cypher.
Let's get it, Sway.
Oh,
in Jersey.
Sway.
We never did one in Jersey. We never did a Friday Fire Cypher in Jersey. I'll bring some food for that. That's only right around the corner.
I got food. Yeah, I got food for you too. Yeah, we cook everything. I got the fish fry. We'll do it up, man. Oh yeah.
Jersey, stand up.
Yes,
Principal Akbar Cook, man. Man, you're heaven sent, man. You're a blessing. Continue work. We got you. The citizenship here. Everybody that listens to this show, they got you too. Everybody that's on Sway's Universe, it's the citizenship here. We got you. You got allies, all right?
Thank you.
Okay, up next, who we got, DB?
I think it's somebody he'll be loving to meet. Tom Morello from Rage Against the Machine.
Prophets of Rage, Audio Slave, all that. Tom Morello is here, the legend. Call us.